Hi guys, my name is Rockleon. I am a Silver 3 Heart Stug Malzahar main. And Malzahar just got nerfed this patch, so my bad. Malzahar got nerfed this patch on both his health as well as his Q. So I'll be honest with you, this isn't a nerf. This isn't a nerf. This isn't a heavy nerf to Malzahar because last time I checked, the only reason why you would ever max Q first is when you can't touch the wave. When you can't touch the wave and you can't EW it because your E and because your W dies out immediately, you are left with a weak Q that you're not leveling up, which is bad. But in this case, you're just given more like of a safe like leveling like way, as well as like you'll probably be able to pick Malzahar more because not many people expect Malzahar to do good after nerfs. Well, after nerfs in general, because nerfs are a sign of that. Oh, this champion was good a couple patches ago or a couple days ago. Now they're bad. Now we don't need to worry about like banning them, and everyone will probably think the same, right? So I'm going to probably make a rune page for me personally on my playstyle of Malzahar that can help me with Malzahar, and I think I have it. It's just I need to mess around with it a little bit more. So Malzahar, he'll stay with sorcery 100%. Secondary, you can basically go futures market, and if you feel like you are if you're new to Malzahar and you're not so confident in your CSing, you can go take minion dematerializer and dematerialize the melee minions, like literally, or you can dematerialize the cannon minions. Just use all three of them on the cannon minions, and then you can basically clear waves fast because your E in like around the end of laning phase where late game starts to happen, you can basically well instead well I'm just doing the calculations in my head and I found out. So you can actually burn down the melee minions quite easily, even without the dematerializer. So you can stack your cannon minions with dematerializer, and you'll be able to you'll be able to burn waves down whenever it comes to solo pushing. Now, here's the thing. I wouldn't suggest you go hull breaker because I think every Malzahar main knows this at this point. Malzahar's only AD ability is his W, and it scales more in AD's favor versus AP, but they still work both ways. So you can take minion dematerializer, dematerialize 3 minions. You can dematerialize the cannon minion 3 times in a row, or you can dematerialize the melee minions. My advice: dematerialize the cannon minions because those cannon minions will probably end up being super minions if you're getting pushed in or if you can't win lane properly, so that you'll be able to actually push the wave more consistently. And obviously, you want to go with magical footwear where you'll be able to spend less money. But this would be better off with futures market where you can go in debt and basically get your lost chapter. I want to say around 4 minutes. Around 4 minutes or 5 minutes, you can get your lost chapter early with starting with sapphire crystal and a bunch of potions. Because each potion is basically 50 health a second, so that's like 100, 150, 150 health, if I remember correctly, if my math is right. And obviously, you want to go Scorch if it's a lane you basically just win just by poking. If it's a lane that you know that you're going to have to actually farm a bit in order to actually beat them, if you lose early game and you want to try and win around the end of laning phase, this is good. Because around the 10-minute mark, you'll be feeling that AP, like the extra 8 AP, if you're going the Dark Seal route with Malzahar and just trying to get assists or trying to get like kills under tower because they're trying to kill you. Reason why I'm suggesting Phase Rush is that main reason why I'm saying Phase Rush in general at all is because Malzahar can proc it quite easily because early game it's so easy to proc. Mid game it's useful for whenever they get on top of you. It's like you have your spell shield to stop you. You can basically E auto and W like EW auto and that's your Phase Rush proc. Your main goal for this would be to, well, it's up to you if you want to, but you can build Nashers with Malzahar early game, and then what you really want to do is that you want to actually build Leandries first. So Leandries, okay, my bad. Leandries, Nashor's Tooth, Rowlies, and demonic convergence. Sorry if I'm saying all this stuff wrong. And depending on the matchup, you can either take some health in some matchups, you can take armor or magic resistance. But understand that there are some champions that will just outright push you out of lane or force you to basically roam in the river with your jungler. This is one rune page you can go on Malzahar. What could be another good rune page for you to go on Malzahar? You can go Summon Airy, go with Manaflow Ban, Transcendence with Scorch, and here's this. You can go Presence of Mind, considering that you want to, since you're building Leandries, and since you're already poking them from a far distance, you can safely keep your mana up. That is a plus. On another plus, what you can do is you can either build Cut Down, or no, you have to take Cut Down, Coup de Grace, or Legend Tenacity. Because once Malzahar loses his spell shield, he's basically dead. Like, he's basically dead if he gets caught out without his spell shield. So, with that being said, you want to actually make sure that once you actually lose your spell shield, you want to be able to get a head start. And if it's like, say, Brand you're going up against, or Zyra, then you want to actually go this if you want to. Like, you have Zhonya's to go with. A lot of people would say, hey, why can't you go Banshees? It's because Malzahar has a built-in Banshee's Veil on his passive, which helps him a lot with denying tower shots from hitting him. Banshee's Veil doesn't do that. So, obvious suggestion, I'd suggest you take Legend Tenacity with Presence of Mind because, well, not really because, but it's more of a playstyle preference. Depending on how you play Malzahar in your elo or rank. This, I want to say, you can go this. You can go with double, adaptive force with any of these three at the bottom, let's say health. Or if you're going up against a melee champion and you know well that you can actually get away with poking them, you can take Presence of Mind, you can take Mana Flow Band. You basically have good sustain whenever poking them if you're going the Sapphire route. If you want to actually go for the Sapphire route and with the Futures Market, that's even better. What I would also suggest is not to go Domination. Don't go Domination on secondary. It may give you damage, but your cheap shot won't be procced on your ultimate, sadly. Your cheap proc will be procced on your Q, because it's a silence. Now, anything that's movement impairment, it will activate, and the cooldown is 4 seconds. Malzahar suppresses. It's a movement impairment, yes, but you can build Rowlies, and your movement impairment is automatically on all your abilities. So you'd have to actually build an item in order to get cheap shot to work properly or constantly, because you want to take advantage of that low cooldown, which is 4 seconds. Which is 10 to 45 bonus true damage. Based on your level 2 to be exact. So, I've seen what I could do with Cheap Shot in a ranked game heading into gold. I won one of them, but I lost the last one in my promotions. So, If you're actually going domination, I urge you to stay away from that. You can go precision, you can go every other rune except for bloodline and alacrity, as well as last stand and overheal. But who am I telling? I'm telling to random people, which it's up to you to take my opinion if you want. I'm not gonna force you. It's just for me. This is my playstyle after the nerfs on Malzahar, and if you guys feel as though that I could fix something, just let me know. Okay, so that's about it. This video is made on my Twitch if you guys want to. And to everyone in chat that is wondering what I'm spewing out of my mouth, I'm just trying to make like a small little guide on like rune pages that I would actually go with Malzahar after he got nerfed this patch. And also just to talk about how this nerf isn't really bad on Malzahar. It's just that you need to be extra careful on like engaging them, or you need to be extra careful on walking up to like say a Zed, because a Zed can just kill you. Like a Zed and a nerfed Hecarim can just kill you. And with Darius being buffed, that's another champion you actually want to avoid at all costs, because lately there have actually I actually saw this on Fog's stream yesterday, where a Darius bought like Anathema's chains, and it looked like he didn't have it for like before Fog died. So when Fog went back into the VOD and checked, it wasn't there. So that is a visual bug with Anathema's chains, and I urge you guys to be careful when actually using Anathema's chains. You might actually get the bug yourself too, and you might accidentally think that, oh, I didn't buy Anathema's chains, when you actually have the passive going on you, and the enemy has the debuff on them. So just like a little heads up, there is a bug, and I think it's either been patched in right now this patch, or it has been this like it's on their list of patches. Let's go see. I don't see any bugs. There isn't any bug reports or stuff like that. None at all. None. Completely none. Oh, and then we also have Ultimate Spellbook, which is basically just so you trade one of your summoners to a champion's ultimate, which you can make any kind of combination you want with it. So I'm sorry for dragging on for so long, guys. This video is probably going to be uncut, and I'm going to upload it after this stream or after my first game. But thank you guys very much. If you guys on YouTube ever want to actually go watch my stream, you can if you want. At the moment, I am trying to get affiliate, and I'd appreciate the support too. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for the support as well as the advice on streaming as well as League of Legends, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.